Hello, everyone. Hi, Pennsauken.
I'm Miss Susan.
And I'm Miss Sabrina.
And welcome to the Pennsauken Library's Fairytale Kitchen.
Yes, we're so excited you're joining us.
It's our first episode.
So today, what are we going to be reading?
We are going to read Goldilocks and the Three Bears, and we're going to make the Three Little Bears s'mores.
Oh, that sounds so delicious.
It's going to be fun and delicious.
Absolutely. So we want to make sure, especially during the cooking part, that we have a parent or caregiver with us to help us out. So moms, dads, grandmas, grandpas, maybe even an older brother or sister. If you got one of our kits from the library, you're going to need that. If you didn't get a kit, that's totally okay too. We'll post an ingredient list in the comments of this video. So if you weren't able to pick up a kit, you can still follow along with us at home and make it on your own. So if you want to pause it, see if you have all the ingredients, and then come on back. And I think we're going to read our story first. Right,
and one other thing we do need for an adult to get, you're going to need either a butter knife or a plastic knife is fine too, if you want to practice cutting, and it has to be okay with your adult. So they're going to need to get that for you and help you with that, okay? And you will need that, so you can get that now if you'd like.
We want to make sure our grown-ups are here to help us.
Okay. So we're going to read our story first. Our story is Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Once upon a time, Goldilocks was playing in the woods near her home. As she skipped along the pebbly path, her golden locks bouncing, Goldilocks suddenly stopped and sniffed the air. A yummy smell was coming from the middle of the woods.
There's a yummy smell in the library today, Susan. I think it might be our recipe.
Our s'mores.
Rumble, rumble. As her tummy grumbled loudly, Goldilocks followed the delicious smell. She soon found herself in front of a little house. I wonder who lives here, she said.
Goldilocks knocked loudly on the front door. Knock, knock, knock. But on the last knock, the door swung open. There was no one at home. Goldilocks saw 3 bowls of porridge on the kitchen table. I'm sure no one will mind if I have a little taste of this porridge, she told herself. And do you know what porridge is? It's actually another word for oatmeal.
Oh, yeah, they're super similar, right?
Yeah.
Goldilocks ate a spoonful of porridge from the biggest bowl. Yuck, she cried. This porridge is much too cold. Goldilocks tried the medium-sized bowl. Ouch, she gasped. This porridge is much too hot. Finally, Goldilocks took a little mouthful from the smallest bowl. She sighed. This porridge is perfect. And she ate it all up.
Then Goldilocks went into the living room for a rest. She saw a big chair, a medium-sized chair, and a tiny little chair. Goldilocks climbed onto the biggest chair. This chair is too big, she said. Next, Goldilocks clambered onto the medium-sized chair. The cushions were very squishy. This chair is too soft, she cried.
Oh, is there maybe a clue to who lives in this house on this page, do you think, Miss Susan?
I think that there is. You at home, do you see what it is?
Yeah, who's in that picture on the wall?
Picture?
Then Goldilocks tried the tiny chair. This chair is perfect, beamed Goldilocks. She was just getting comfortable when, crack! The chair broke into pieces. Oh no, Goldilocks gasped. Perhaps I should lie down instead.
Upstairs, Goldilocks found a big bed, a medium-sized bed, and a tiny little bed. When she jumped on the big bed, it was too hard. The medium-sized bed was too soft for bouncing, and the little bed was perfect. Goldilocks sighed happily. And the little girl crawled under the covers and fell fast asleep. She sang,
She's having a really nice
Yeah,
nap, huh?
she is.
Meanwhile, 3 hungry bears return to the little house. Oh no, I think it's their house, Miss Susan.
I think it is.
They had been for a walk while their hot porridge cooled down. But the door was already open and there were muddy footprints in the hall.
Someone's been eating my porridge, roared Daddy Bear. Roar.
Oh no.
Someone's been eating my porridge too, growled Mommy Bear. Look, squeaked Baby Bear, my porridge has all gone.
The 3 bears went into the living room. Someone's been sitting in my chair, roared Daddy Bear. Someone's been sitting in my chair too, growled Mommy Bear. Someone's been sitting in my chair, squeaked Baby Bear, and they've broken it. Suddenly, the 3 bears heard a noise coming from upstairs.
Uh-oh. What do you
I
think
wonder what
that
noise
is? Someone's been sleeping in my bed, roared Daddy Bear as he stepped into the bedroom. Someone's been sleeping in my bed too, growled Mommy Bear, straightening the cover. Someone's been sleeping in my bed, squeaked Baby Bear, and she's still there. See, she's making Z's. She's going while she's sleeping.
Goldilocks woke up with a start and screamed, "Ah!" The 3 bears watched in surprise as she ran off through the forest as fast as her little legs would carry her. They look very confused that she's running away
Where is
so
she
fast.
going?
And guess what? The 3 bears never saw Goldilocks again. And that is the end.
That's the end. Oh, that was so
a really
good.
nice story.
That
Well, let's put
was.
this right here.
Okay, so now it's time to make our 3 bear s'mores.
All right, so let's get our
Okay,
ingredients.
let's get our ingredients out. So the first ingredient that we need are the, if I can get them out, the 3 graham crackers.
Okay.
This is going to be the face of the bears. So you can put them on your plate any way you want to arrange them.
Yeah. Does anyone know what
Okay.
shape these graham crackers
Oh,
are?
yes, good question, Miss Sabrina.
I wonder. We think that they're a square,
I
maybe?
think they're a square, yes. Okay, so
Right.
those are going to be the bears' faces.
Okay.
So the next ingredient we need are the big marshmallows.
The really
There's 2
big-
different size marshmallows. Right now, we need the 2 big marshmallows. Okay, and with help from our adult, we're going to take our knife. Oh, I forgot to ask, what is the shape of these marshmallows?
Ooh.
Hmm.
Well, that's a tricky question, right, Miss Susan? Because they actually have
That's
2
right.
shapes, right?
Mhm.
So if you hold your marshmallow this way, it looks like a circle. And then if you hold it up like this, like if it sits down, that is actually a cylinder.
Ooh, tricky.
Yeah, so we have a circle
Cylinder and a circle.
and a cylinder.
All right, so we're going to cut in half, the cylinder in half, and get 2 pieces from the 1 marshmallow. Okay, and they're a little sticky, so take your time and just cut them in half.
Make sure we get help if we
Okay.
need
Oh,
help.
yes, we're going to have our adult help us with this step.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Susan.
And what we're going to do with them is we're going to take the sticky side of the big marshmallow, and that's going to become the base of the bear's nose.
Ooh.
So we want to take the sticky side and put it at the bottom of our graham cracker and very lightly push it. You don't want to crack your graham cracker. So take 3 of those pieces and put 1 on each graham cracker for our bear's nose. Sticky
Okay.
side
So
down.
we take the sticky side.
Okay. So that's the beginning of the bear's nose. You can work it around however you like it.
Yeah, if your marshmallows are different sizes, you might be able to make your mommy and your
Yeah.
baby and your daddy bear just like in the
Good
storybook.
idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, so the next thing we're going to need.
Well, what do we do with this extra half here, Miss Susan?
Well, if you want to eat it, you can eat it.
Yeah, so we
You
don't
could
need this for
cut it
anything
up
else.
and make little ears or something if you want. Use your imagination, but
Yeah.
remember, we need our adult to help us
Anything
with our knife. Yeah.
Yep.
Or
That's a
you can
good
pop
idea.
it in your mouth, or you can put it aside for later. Okay.
Yeah, so you could eat it as a treat, or you could use it to.
But always ask before you eat and make sure it's okay for you to eat it. Okay, so the next thing we're going to need are some little tiny mini chips. I put a lot in each bag, so there's some extra if you'd like to eat them.
Okay.
All right, so each bear is going to get 2 mini chips, and that's going to be the bear's eyes. They're going to go over the nose, on each side of the face, and that is going to be the eyeballs. Okay.
I'm using the little dots in my graham cracker, Miss Susan, to help me line up my eyes.
Smart, very smart. Okay. All righty.
Yeah. Oh, we have extras of those too.
A lot of extras I threw in there for everybody.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Okay. The next thing we need are our chocolate kisses. So we want to take those out. We're going to need 3 of them. So we're going to want to unwrap them. And after you unwrap it, you put it on top of the big marshmallow, and that's going to be the bear's nose.
Cool.
Okay.
Very nice.
So unwrap each one. 1, 2, 3. There's one for each bear.
And make sure that you grab all of your trash from your kisses and put it in the trash can.
The trash can. We're not litter bugs.
We're not litter bugs.
Right in the trash can. We always want to clean up our mess in the kitchen. Okay.
We want to be responsible chefs here at Fairytale Kitchen.
Of course, yes. Okay, so now we have the bear's nose and we have the eyes. So now we need their ears. So you should have some mini marshmallows. Now there's 2 ways you can do it. You can leave the mini marshmallow as whole and put 1 in each corner for their ears, or you can cut them in half and use them that way, just like you cut right down the middle of the big marshmallow, and you'll have a little sticky side, and you put it up in the very corner of the graham cracker. Okay, and that will be the ears for your bear.
I gave this bear the big ears.
Oh,
he
big
looks
ears.
like the daddy bear.
I think I'm going to do that too. I like that
and then I'm
idea.
going to give this one the baby ears.
And adults, if you would like, before you put the bear's face together, you can put peanut butter or Nutella or any kind of spread that you like on the graham cracker and then create the face on top of that. So that would be extra yummy. But just don't do that if you're going to microwave them, because that will liquefy and make a big hot mess.
Yeah, so if we're not microwaving our bears, there's probably lots of different ways we could make them, right? I wonder if there's like different fruits we could use.
I think a banana would probably make a good base of a nose instead of a marshmallow. If you'd like, you can experiment with different things.
Yeah, so
that's always fun to do in the kitchen.
Yeah, if you want to get creative and figure out different ways you can make your bears, that's always an option.
And so if you want to make your bear nice and roasty, toasty, warm, you can put him, with help from your adult, in the microwave for 10 seconds.
No more than 10
seconds. Or you're going to have a big mess on your hands. But that makes it all warm and squishy and makes the chocolate warm, just like it was coming off of a campfire.
Nice. That's what makes it the s'mores part.
That's the s'mores part, right? Yep.
And that's definitely a step we need for the grown-ups.
Oh, yes. We never use the microwave without our adults' help.
Yeah. Oh, should I zoom in on our bears, Miss
Zoom in on our bears, and they're going to be nice and yummy. They smell really delicious.
They smell really delicious. So here is Miss Sabrina's bears. There's Miss Susan's bears. Oh, they all look so nice and friendly. And there's our example bears. All right, should we do a quick taste test, Miss Susan, before we say bye?
Just like Goldilocks, we smell it and then our tummy gets rumbly.
Yeah, my tummy's
Sometimes
a
if you
rumbly.
Smell something good, your stomach rumbles because it's hungry.
That's true.
So let's take a little tiny bite of our bears.
Yeah, but remember, if you want to put yours in the microwave first, you can do that too.
Yes, you can do that for sure.
That tastes
Delicious.
just like a s'more. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today at Fairytale Kitchen. We hope you enjoyed yourself, and hopefully we'll see you at the next one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.